It's just whenever you're ready, Andy, do you want to start us off, please?
Philippe, what did you make of that performance today?
That in the first half we should have scored more goals, but that we were good until the final third. Decision making there in the pass, but for sure in our runs also. So there you saw that we played with some players who played less minutes the last months or never at this level, and the coordination between players. In that way, if somebody's in one position, that somebody needs to run somewhere else. So we took attention to that at halftime, showing that, and the second half was much better, and we created more clearer chances and clearer goals also. About attitude of the team, I think it was all game good with everybody. Not only the hunger and desire to score goals, but also to win balls again and to win the duels and not to give away chances. So it's a positive afternoon, a good result. I always want more. I would have loved to have more goals than 5, but the team did everything to do the best game that they can play.
Cyril's obviously not had as much game time as he had previously, but you're pleased for him to come in today, start and score a hat-trick?
Of course, because this shows what I've been saying all the time that I'm here. Cyriel is a really great character to have in the dressing room, in the team. Always works hard. Of course, he's not happy if he can not get more minutes like he had in the past to play that many minutes. But that's football at the highest level. It's competition. But he kept on working. He kept on fighting. That's why he's ready also to play these games and to score a hat-trick then. So that's what you want to see.
Phil, you were asked last week about younger players getting more of a chance in your team. How do you think they equipped themselves today? I thought Finlay Curtis in particular looked really confident when he came on. Fantastic pass for Ross McCausland's goal.
Yeah, two really good passes from Finlay. So yeah, indeed he's one of the guys who's developing really well. The last couple of months, who trained also a lot of times with us. But there are others also. So it's difficult for me to point out one. Zach is coming back out of a long injury. Bailey Rice is doing really good things in training. That's why I wanted to give him also minutes. But there are also guys like Paul Nsio, who is not in the squad today, who's making a good evolution. So it's about all of them to keep on working hard, to be hungry, to have the desire to become better, and then to push the others and to make next steps, like Clinton, for example, is doing now and challenging for positions with other players. So that's what we need, and that's also what this club needs, to develop young players who can play at the best level, and that's winning every game. So there is the big gap to make between academy and playing first team football here, because it's not only first team football, it's about the demand of every game to win it also. So it's also a mentality thing, it's a character thing, and Finlay scored indeed good points today.
What's the plan for these young players? Because obviously the B team situation, what is the plan for the younger players here?
That they will keep on playing games like they've been doing the last couple of months also. Playing games, training with us, and guys who get who deserve the chance to be with the first team, and with other players. There have been several players who've been gone on loan to get more playing time, like Cole McKinnon, who was already several years in the first team squad or around, like Robbie Fraser also, that they can get every week the minutes. The guys who are still here are more the guys who need this experience with sometimes playing, in parts playing, and training also more with the first team. So it's a little bit in between.
You said before you weren't quite enthusiastic about sending young players out on loan because you don't have the control. Has there been a change of thinking in that front?
No, I said that the ideal situation is that, like in a lot of countries, we spoke about that, Holland, Belgium, Spain, they have their second team playing in the second league or third league. That should be much better for Scottish football, if that could happen. Other thing that was for me surprising yesterday when I hear that for the Scottish Cup there's one spot less on the bench than last season. So otherwise I would have had one young player more on the bench. So I don't know why this rule is changed. I don't think it benefits the young players in Scottish football. Also something to think about. But it's a better situation if you can let them play every week and you have total control of the story with your own coach manager there, your own team, performance team for all the physical work and everything. So that's the ideal situation. But it's not possible here, so we need to find other solution, and then it becomes more an individual story. What does every player need at this moment in time?
Take a couple more
There was,
things.
there was an interview in the Netherlands in midweek where Cyriel said that if he couldn't play, then he'd have to have a discussion with you. Has he done that yet?
We have discussions every day. No, not every day. That's not true, but at least every week, or yeah, we talk all the time. So that's it. I think Cyriel shows that he has desire to do everything for this club, and of course he wants to play every game. It's then showing that you're the best. That's working at Rangers. He knows that also really well. So that's the situation for the moment.
One last one.
We've got a big game this week on Thursday night. I mean, do you go down to Old Trafford with feeling no pressure? Does it feel like obviously you're close to securing place?
Yeah, I want pressure. to be very clear, I want pressure. I want pressure on the team. I want my team to be ambitious, and if we are somewhere, that we have higher ambitions to make it better. So that's what we're going to do. The team has worked really hard to be in a good position in this Europa League. They did really well in this Europa League. We know what Manchester United is. We know their level. But we're going to go there to fight and to show ourselves and to do something really special. That's our ambition, to go there and to do something special.
Okay, guys,
Sorry,
thank you very much.
Last
Rob, we said last one.
one more about
Okay, last one then.
Very last one.
Thank you, Phil. Just about Dessers, do you hope that he's here beyond this window? He's talking about his future and potentially having to go somewhere else to play. Do you hope that he stays here? Do you see him as a big part of your plans still?
It's a difficult question, that one. If Cyriel goes, you need to replace him. And it needs to be at least the same quality. If a player stays and he plays less and he becomes, because of that, unhappy and it goes down his level, what I don't fear with him, it's also not good for the club. So we will see in the next 2 weeks what happens. I know if he's here, he will give everything for the club. And if he leaves, he needs to be replaced by somebody at least from the same quality.
Okay, guys, thank you.